Welcome to episode 3 of Time to Explain with me, Sir Stallion, and my co-host, A. Dirk.
Hey guys.
And so the beta, the Destiny 2 beta was this week, Dirk. I don't know if you knew that. Did you know that?
Oh, I definitely knew that.
Did you?
Oh,
it's interesting. Yeah. Oh, well. So, okay. What have you been doing between last week's episode and this week's episode, other than the D2 beta? Because obviously we're going to be talking about that a lot.
Other than the D2 beta, well, I've been working on a lot of videos for the D2 beta, and that's pretty much it.
I feel like I'm going to see a recurring pattern here.
Yeah, probably.
Everything's going to keep going back to the D2 beta, so let's just fucking talk about it.
Let's do that. It's been about all week. But first, what have you been up to, Stallion? You know, we can't leave you out of this.
What have I been up to? Oh, let's see. Well, the day after our podcast, I played the D2 beta. And the day after that, I played a little bit of the D2 beta. And then I played some D2 beta.
Okay. Switching it up a bit.
Then I played a bunch of Dark Souls, and then some more D2 beta. And right now I'm playing the D2 beta. Let's talk about the beta!
Let's talk about the beta.
Let's talk about the beta.
Alright, let me get over here. So, the first thing is the subclasses. Now, I know we talked about it last week.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Whoa.
There's something that isn't on our list. Yeah, no, I'm breaking script.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I just accidentally put up my shield.
What do we do?
I'm breaking script. Let's talk, because this isn't on the list, let's talk about the first mission.
Okay.
Let's start at the beginning.
Okay.
Now, which character did you start with initially?
Obviously, my first choice was Hunter.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Yeah, I had to. What was yours?
Mine was actually the Warlock.
Really?
Yeah,
See,
I started with the Warlock. I went in order of what I was least excited about. So I started with the Warlock, because I really didn't care about the Warlock that much. Then I went Hunter, and then I went Titan for the Sentinel, because, you know, why wouldn't I?
Yeah, you got to, obviously. Sentinel, like, the Sentinel is just... We'll talk about that in a sec, but...
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
But the first mission... Okay, so... What did you think of how it played out in terms of, like how... I don't know how to word this, but... How you handle the mission yourself. Like, you go into the mission, and you see all the cutscenes, which, first of all, the cutscenes in the beta are spectacular. Well, even though the game is only 30 FPS on console, everything still looks amazing. Let's get out of the way right now.
Yeah, no, honestly, it was amazing, but the first mission alone beat every single mission in Destiny 1. Like, right off the hop. That was the first thing I noticed, is that, wow, this is already 1,000 times better than Destiny 1.
I would agree. Yeah.
Just the fact that a lot more characters were interacting with you.
Yeah.
Well, and then the sweeper droid got his whistle fixed, so there's that.
Yeah, he was chilling out. He was making sure that no matter what happened with the Cabal, with the Red Legion, we would still be able to walk around without tripping on stuff. Which is, you know, that's dedication to the job. Well, that is.
That is, and I appreciate it.
I do too. Sweeper Robot, shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to Sweeper Robot. But no, honestly, like the fact that Cade just like opened the door for you, and like Korra comes down and starts talking to you, and then jumps and takes down a whole ship. Like,
okay, hold on. Let's go step by step through the first story in terms of the NPCs that we bump into. So Cade, the first one.
I cried.
Cade has always been my favorite character.
I cried.
You cried.
I cried. Not gonna lie.
Cade has always been my favorite character, and when he pulled out that golden gun and absolutely wrecked the few Cabal that were in that room, I mean, I found myself very happy. I was extremely happy. It was a great time for everyone involved, especially Cade.
It kind of showed you that they're not just characters that sit around anymore. Like, they're actually involved, they're actually in this fight, they're a part of the Red War as much as you are, type of thing.
Right. And I tell you what, no one's ever going to question Cade's credentials again.
Never. Never, ever.
I don't know why they did, but...
I don't know, that's one thing that I do like about D2 so far, is it's bringing a lot more personality to NPCs.
Yeah.
It's no more like, oh, they're just here to give you missions, or this is the bad guy you have to kill, go kill him. It's like, hey, this is this really fucked up evil dude, and this is why you need to go kill him.
Right.
I don't know, I really appreciate what they've done with the NPCs. And like, we've only seen a small glimpse, but if this is what we have to expect, then I'm super pumped.
Yeah, if this is what's in store, I am down.
Like, I don't know, that's one thing that I really caught out of the first mission that I really liked.
Yeah. Actually, I actually have a disappointment with one of the characters.
Which one?
Zavala.
What? How?
Okay, look, here's the situation, right? Cade opens the door, blasts, what, 4 Cabal away with his golden gun, and that says to me, like, I am a Guardian as well. I could be Cade one day.
Okay.
And then you meet Korra. I know you meet Korra after Zavala, but just bear with me. You meet Korra, and she single-handedly takes down a Cabal ship just because she can, which opens up a whole new thing, like... Because back in Destiny 1, it was like Korra was the least likable of the Vanguards.
Well, she had no
Cade was the
personality.
charismatic, funny one, and Zavala was, I mean, he's the one that gave you all the missions. He was the boss, you know, you knew that
Not
you could trust him.
Yeah,
and,
like...
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay.
And then Korra was just kind of there. She was the Warlock Vanguard, and, you know, fuck Warlocks.
Yeah, exactly.
But...
As we're both playing on Warlocks.
I'm a Titan.
Oh, you switched it up. Okay. Now I feel alone.
You should, because you're a Warlock. You sit alone in a library, just fucking reading away at your books. You nerd.
Yeah.
But Korra was always just kind of sat there. It always came off to me that she thought she was better than everyone else because she was smart. And then you see her take down the ship, and it's like, oh, you're actually a badass.
Yeah.
You're not a nerd. You're like you're a quarterback.
You're a quarterback, yeah.
And yeah, I have a whole new appreciation for Korra. But Zavala, he didn't really get involved. It was like, there are 3 waves here that you have to fight.
He gave you your first super. Like, he gave you the orbs.
But that's it. Like, he didn't get involved in the fight at all. He would just hide behind cover, and then he would pop a bubble whenever they were shooting the missiles. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate him not letting me get murdered by missiles.
Yeah.
But I feel like it could have been cool if you could have seen him maybe pop Striker and go slam some fools.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah. I don't know, maybe we'll see more of him doing that in the actual game, right?
I'm pretty sure we definitely will. But, yeah, and then you run into Shaq's, and he's like, here, take a weapon from my armory, which we will get to!
Okay.
We'll get to that weapon. We'll get to all the weapons.
Actually, Shaq's was just like, hey, I'm gonna open this door, and you go grab this weapon off this shelf, but I'm not gonna give it to you, you just gotta go get it. So he was also pretty useless.
Well, no, because he was protecting the people. And it wasn't... He didn't say, here, take one weapon and then leave. He said, my armory is open to you.
So I guess it was our choice, yeah.
And we only get to take one weapon, which is some biggity bullshit.
Biggity bullshit.
But yeah, no, Shax was there. He was protecting the people. He was making sure that they were all safe. Don't diss my boy Shaq, Dirk. We'll have to fight. I want to fight
know.
you.
He's pretty excited. So I feel like Shaq is that autistic kid that, you know, just gets really excited when people play with him.
Okay.
Well,
weird analogy, but sure.
He always freaks out in the Crucible, and like maybe it's because he's finally getting like he's getting that attention he always wanted from his parents that didn't love him.
Wow. Hey, Dirk, calling out Shaq's in the ways of old. His parents didn't give him attention. Can confirm. 10 out of 10. 100% true. Not fake news. Hey, Dirk.
Yep. You heard it here, guys.
Oh, wow. That's incredibly disrespectful to my boy Shaq's.
Yeah, I guess. Kind of. Not really. It's Shaq's. I'll take him on in a 1v1.
Oh, you don't want to take him on in 1v1.
I might. Alright, well, back to...
I can guarantee you not.
So the one thing you were disappointed was, Zavala.
Yeah.
Was there anything else you were disappointed in just the first mission?
It kind of felt like we didn't put up much of a fight. I get it's the first mission, so it can't be super hard, but it did kind of feel like the whole time we were kind of phoning it in. But I think that's just because it was the first mission. There's only so much you can do.
Well, there was also...
because we know we have to lose it for the rest of the story.
Attacking us, per se, they were attacking the Traveler and just killing anyone that was in the way. So... yeah,
and we have spaceships.
Which we used. There was a scene showing it.
Well, I mean, we didn't. Mandy did. Who, by the way, Amanda Holiday, waifu for life.
Oh my god. No.
I really like Mandy as a character, though. Amanda Holiday. They just still calling her Mandy. That's not her name.
See, the thing is, like, she finally has personality as well. She didn't really have a personality before.
What? She did in The Taken King with her interactions with Cade and whatnot.
Yeah,
they kind of both built off of each other, which was nice. But to be honest, Cade was really the only character with any sort of personality in Destiny 1.
And it's good to see that personality come back.
Oh, yeah. Coming back with force.
Yeah.
Well, Cade's personality with a vengeance.
Honestly, for me, the first mission was very good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing it all 3 times.
Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. I love the first mission.
Oh, yeah.
I am happy to criticize things.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's just who I am. Like, I would rather criticize and play. Like, I love the game. I love everything about it. But I will complain. I'll bitch and complain about Destiny 1 for hours on end.
Oh, same.
Because I love the game, but I want to see it at its best, which it isn't.
No, God, no. Honestly, I don't know. We're never going to see Destiny 1 at its best. We already know that, which is sad.
But Destiny 2 is shaping up to be a lot better.
Yeah, already, yeah. Like, I don't know. I was going to say something. I can't remember what I was going to say. I don't know. The beta really showed me that this game can be what they said it was going to be.
Right.
Already feeling it. It's like, if I wanted to complain about this beta, I had to really like look for it. I had to think of complaints. Whereas,
I mean, the biggest thing is just the lack of content, but it's forgivable because it's a beta.
Yeah.
It's the point. It's supposed to be like a teaser, which it is. It does that. It does that perfectly.
Yeah,
I was desperate to play more of the story as soon as I finished that mission.
Exactly. When they said they were extending the beta, I was like, oh, okay. I won't complain.
Because it was supposed to end yesterday.
Yes.
But oh dear. It's going to be playable until Tuesday, which is tomorrow.
Yeah. I think they did it because they wanted to just get like more research done or something.
I think so. Yeah.
But
because the open beta was not very long, so they couldn't get fair criticism and analysis of it.
Yeah. Well, I guess since we talked about the first mission and now we're playing the first strike, what are your opinions on the strike?
I really like it.
Yeah.
Throughout the entire thing, there's not a single time where I feel safe.
That's true.
Which is good, because I don't want to feel safe.
No, like if you're
scary, we're hitting the cabal where it hurts, and we shouldn't be able to do that easily, which we can't.
No, like you definitely feel the difficulty level in this mission.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Which is awesome. Like this boss fight we're doing right now, it's actually got it's easy right now, but when it gets to the last stage, it's actually difficult.
I mean, even the next stage is quite difficult when the floor is lava.
That's true. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people die on that.
I have died on that. It was embarrassing.
Yeah. Now, looking at what you were expecting strikes to be and what they are, is it what you thought they were going to be?
See, that's a difficult question, because I came into the game with 0 expectations, so that I couldn't be disappointed.
Okay.
So I didn't think about the strikes or the PvP that much. I was just worried about the story. The story shaping up really, really well. And the strike is honestly the most fun I've ever had in a strike, because it is genuinely difficult and not because of bullshit reasons. Like, there are some Nightfalls in Destiny 1 that are hard, but not because they're, like, complicated in any way, or, you know, that there are no mechanics that are hard to handle. They're just difficult for the sake of being difficult.
Yeah.
Whereas this strike feels genuinely tough, because the mechanics are interesting, the boss is not a pushover.
Oh god,
and
no.
you really do you really do need to kind of pay attention to what's going on to be able to even stand a chance against him.
Which makes doing a podcast while fighting this boss pretty difficult.
Yeah, no, this is I imagine we're gonna wipe a few times.
I don't know,
But
because
breaking the fourth wall.
yeah. Well,
We ain't
I had-
Deadpool. We can't get away with that.
I had the expectations for the strikes and stuff going in, and I gotta
Right.
say, they blew my expectations out of the park, because I wasn't expecting a boss that switches its, stages.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, I'm super happy about that, because any other boss in Destiny 1, it's kind of like, alright, I'm gonna do this the whole time, and maybe throw a different attack in there once in a while. Whereas this boss, it's like, alright, you got my health so low, I'm fucking switching this up. We're going down a level.
I feel like every boss in Destiny 1 has the air quote safe spot, right?
Yeah.
Except Omnigul now, which is terrifying.
It's still kind of safe.
Yeah, no, there are a couple areas where you can just sit there and be like, yep, nope, I'm good here forever.
You can't touch
Whereas
me.
like Sepix, for example, there's always, you can go under the arena, or you can go into that little side area with the stairs, and there's a lot of cover from the boss, and then you just use your primary to handle the ads.
Yeah.
Whereas this is like, you can handle the ads all day long, the boss is still going to mess you up no matter where you are.
Yeah, no, that's what I really
that.
do like. I like it. Okay, so now to stop going off script. The subclasses. So we talked about them a bit last week. We talked about what we were expecting, what we thought it was going to be like.
About them at length last week.
Yes. What are your opinions on them now that you've played them?
Okay, I feel like we're gonna have to go through these one by one.
Yep.
And get each of our opinions on each. So let's start with the hunter, and then the warlock, and then we'll build up to the titan, because we both know that's the most interesting.
Well, I like the Egg Strider. But We'll get there.
Let's talk about Golden Gun real quick because there's not much to say about it. It's fairly standard. The throwing knife is now explosive instead of incendiary, which I really like.
It pisses me off, but go on. I've gotten killed so many times by that goddamn throwing knife.
Okay. Okay. So you hate it because it's actually usable in this game,
yes.
right?
It's not like Destiny 1.
The grenades are fairly standard. I like the way the new trip mines work.
Yep.
I was having a lot of fun with them. The incendiaries are still incendiaries, and the other one is still the other one. The trip mines are fun though. Okay. And then the super itself, I noticed the range drop off almost immediately, but it was still very usable and a lot of fun.
It was usable and fun, but it was a little underwhelming.
A little bit, yeah.
Because in Destiny 1, yeah, you only have 3 shots, blah blah blah, but when you pop that golden gun, you know you're getting a kill.
At least, like at least 2.
Yeah, you're at least getting 2 kills. Whereas in Destiny 2, it's like, okay, shit, okay, I popped it, I have like 3 seconds to find a group of people.
Yeah. Like you'll maybe get 1 kill, and with the range drop off, I noticed that.
Yes.
I noticed the range drop off. It was horrible.
See, I used the golden gun for 1 match to do a video on it, and then I just got off of it immediately. I was like, I can't use this. Yeah. It's not my cup of tea.
The Subclasses neutral game is a lot of fun. Like you said, the throwing knife, the trip mines, that's loads of fun. The super itself is underwhelming, but usable. And that's the main thing I want out of this game, is for everything to be at least usable.
Yeah, the fact that it's underwhelming but usable is already a step up on Destiny 1, because you had supers that were just kind of like, hey, this is really nothing to be using right now. Whereas Destiny 2, it's like...
In Destiny 1, there's no reason to use Nova Bomb, for example, over Storm Trance.
Other than maybe the fact that there's Blink, but even Blink nowadays, I don't...
Yeah.
Although I'm loving it in Destiny 2, I'm loving Blink.
I also am loving Blink.
But, okay, yeah, so Golden Gun, any more points on that?
Just that its neutral game is decent, but it's super, average is about as average as you can get.
Yep.
So, the Arc Strider.
Okay, my favorite.
Your favorite? I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
I really thought it was gonna be just a Blade Dancer reskin. I was so very wrong.
Yeah, it definitely did a lot more than that.
Yeah. I do notice myself getting kind of short-stopped a lot more, but not really. It's just the way that the super works now. It wasn't that I was getting screwed over, it's just that I need to get used to the way that it works now, as opposed to the way it used to work in Destiny 1 with Blade Dancer.
Well, the big complaint that a lot of people have about the pole dancer, as I call it, is you don't get around fast enough when you pop your super, whereas I have no problem with it. All you have to do is just spam your dodge button and you literally jump very far. And I found that a lot of people just don't recognize that.
Yeah. I enjoy it in PvE. I love how you can hit multiple people with 1 swing. That is a game changer for me.
Definitely. Honestly, it's one of my favorite subclasses in Destiny 2 so far.
Also it has the slam. It slams.
Yes.
I didn't know that going in.
It basically
slams.
Yeah, it's like a mini Fist of Havoc.
Yeah.
Because it does area damage as well. So I like that a lot. I love it. I love the push too. Like, it really feels like I'm, a Jedi holding a lightsaber. It just gives me that.
I mean, it'd be a double-sided lightsaber, making you Darth Maul.
Exactly.
So let's not go down that road.
What's wrong with Darth Maul, bro?
Really? You want to be a character from the prequels?
Hey, He's from the books, and then they got put into the prequels, but
Whatever.
we'll not go in that. Okay? Okay?
Alright, let's talk about which one people know him better for. The prequels.
Yeah, whatever.
Which were terrible.
Which were
Anyway,
terrible.
that is not the point of discussion. It could be, and it could go on for a while, but it
could.
isn't.
It really could.
The point that we're making is that Arc Strider is dope as hell.
It really is. I am super impressed with it. And the one thing
Yeah.
that kind of makes me upset is a lot of people are, on forums and Twitter saying, oh, it's super underwhelming, it's not good, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you really just must not be using it properly, because it's pretty fucking good. Like,
Right.
I'm loving it. Like, I even saw Nkooch and Mtash said it, and it's like, guys, what are you talking about? Like, this super, it melts.
You guys are crazy. What are you doing? You're
You
drunk.
guys are
Go home.
psycho. And I have no one in my game. Okay, whatever. Okay, next super.
Oh, me neither. Oh no! Hold on. We talked about the super, but we didn't talk about the passive game.
Oh, okay. The passive game is
So the
even
grenades.
I use the flux, the sticky grenades. 1 second.
Oh.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah,
Good.
I use the sticky grenades because I find that yeah, it doesn't kill them, but it definitely takes their health down enough to take them out really nice
Finish
and
them
quick.
off with a primary.
Yeah, or even if you do some damage with a primary and then stick them, it usually kills them. Or
Yeah.
stick them and melee them, because the Hunter's Arc Strider melee is actually really good.
It's a punch now instead of a stab.
I
like that.
know. It's a lot stronger.
It's the little things like that. I noticed it immediately. I was like, oh, I just punched that guy as a hunter.
Mhm.
Wow.
And
But
it's
the
like a-
gunslinger is still a stab, which is
Yes.
interesting to me that they made it that way.
Well, it's probably because you have the throwing knife, right? They wanted to give the thing like, hey, you actually have a knife on this class, whereas with the Arc Strider,
No, but I
you don't.
mean, I just think it's interesting that they have two different animations based on the subclass.
Mhm.
Instead
Yeah,
of, like, in Destiny 1, everything is the same, like, on a Warlock, every melee looks the same other than the color and whatever the skill does.
Mhm.
With, like, the Stormcaller doing the double-handed push thing. What is that? I don't even know.
Thingy
The double-handed
bobber.
high five.
Yes.
But yeah, they have the switched up melee. I don't know. It's the little things that I noticed. I was just like, huh, it's actually really cool.
No, it's good. Like, honestly, I find the Arc Strider passive game and super game is really, really good.
Yeah.
But that,
I was
again,
actually I've been using the skip grenades,
yeah.
and they're actually a lot of fun. They're not nearly as powerful as in Destiny 1, but that's because they're stupidly powerful in Destiny 1. I didn't
Yeah,
want
they-
them to be that powerful.
They were, not anymore, but they were.
They're really nice in Destiny 2. I felt really good running around with them.
Yeah.
And it kind of helped me gauge a situation, because I'm so used to using Galleons that the radar really messed me up at first. But
Yes.
throwing a skip grenade on a point and tagging 3 people told me not to challenge that point on my own.
So it's kind of like another radar for you.
Yeah. I've been using them to assist me more than I have to carry me.
Makes sense, makes sense. Okay, so I think that's about it for Arc Strider. Other than, I do love the Marksman's Dodge. I like
Yeah.
how when, like, if I'm in a sticky situation where I'm one shot away from finishing this guy, I'm out of ammo, you can quickly do a dodge and get your ammo back.
Yeah.
Definitely helps. Definitely helps. So I think next one's Nova Bomb.
Yeah, I didn't actually use Nova Bomb at all.
Really?
I was really caught up in the Dawnblade.
I'm using it right now, actually.
So, I mean, well then you're the resident expert.
Apparently. Alright, let's get talking about that Nova Bomb.
So far.
Sorry about that. The super. I love the fact that
Yep.
you're basically hurling a planet at somebody.
And I've been told that you can shoot it and break it up early. Is that true?
Oh, I don't know. Can you?
I don't know. That's what I've been told.
I guess
Or,
I'll
like,
try
maybe
it next
that's-
match.
Maybe that's a skill in like the other skill tree that we don't have access to yet. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. That'd be cool.
Also, I'd like to. This is a little bit off topic. I'd like to stop calling them skill trees because they're little clusters now. We're gonna call them skill bushes from now on.
Skill bushes. All
Skill
right.
bushes.
The Warlock's bush.
Yep.
There we go.
The Warlock is bushy as hell.
Yep. Bushy. So yeah, honestly, the Nova Bomb, I like it better than the Dawn Blade.
Okay.
The super, it feels really, really good. I've hit a few highlights with it where you're getting doubles and triples. It tracks, and the tracking on it, I don't know if you've seen anything on it, but it is incredible. It will literally chase you around corners constantly until it blows up. Yeah, it's...
That kind of scares me a little bit.
If you have a Nova Bomb after you, you better run, and run for a while. Because it's coming for you. Sounds like a horror movie. It's coming for you. But also the grenades feel a lot better in the... No. The fact that you can charge your grenades before letting them go, it kind of gives the Warlock a boost with grenades, because you know the grenades...
You can do that.
Yep.
Because
grenades...
walk me through how that works? Like,
yeah,
it just does more damage if you charge it?
I think it does more damage, and if it's an Axion bolt, it chases further.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's definitely nice. Like, it gives you a reason to play the Voidwalker over Dawnblade.
Well, I mean, it gives you a reason to play Voidwalker over Dawnblade, but apparently it doesn't work for everyone, because I haven't even thought about Voidwalker. Well, I might have to give that a shot. After this game, I might scoot over.
As soon as I saw the gameplay for the Nova Bomb, I was like, that's the first thing I'm trying. Like, I don't want to try this flaming sword guy. I want to try
I want to try this new fancy schmancy sword
planet thrower,
crazy solar man. I don't know. I want to throw planets at people.
Yeah, I want to throw like mini moons at people.
Mini moons.
Alright, I'm about to charge my grenade. Let's do this. Bang. Oh, there was 2 people on B. That was bad. What else? The melee is still, in my opinion, strong as all hell.
Oh, sorry. Just back to the grenades. Which grenades have you been using primarily?
Axion.
Axion? Okay.
Yeah. Because I like the fact that it chases, so...
Yeah.
And they're the ones that I used in Destiny 1 when I played on Warlock, so...
when you were a pussy? Sure.
Yep. The melee, yeah, honestly, it still feels really strong. It feels like it's the best one out of them all.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, and I like that there's blink.
Like, that's what you want. That's what you want from the subclass. Is like you want to feel powerful, even if it isn't overpowered.
Yeah, like the melee is not overpowered, but you feel like I'm gonna kill this guy. You feel more confident with this melee compared to like a hunter's melee.
Well, as a hunter main, I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I feel perfectly comfortable with my melee.
Yeah.
Now, Titans with the little T-Rex arms, that's outside of my comfort zone.
Honestly, we'll get into that when we get to the Titans, but I feel like the melee is really good.
Yeah.
I think the next one is Dawnblade, which
It is.
I've only played one match of it, so you got the more experience on this one.
Okay, so there was a lot of stuff that I noticed that made me extremely happy. For example, fireball grenades are now actually sick.
Yes,
I was
they
having
are.
so much fun with them. And again, it's like they feel powerful, but they're not overpowered. They feel really good, but you don't feel like you can take on an entire team with nothing but a single firebolt and you know, box of Cheez-Its. That's not the situation at all. You still have to put in the work with it, but it helps you along the way. I love how the grenades in this game now assist you as opposed to do all the work for you. You really have to use them tactically.
Definitely helps, other than right there where I just got double kill with it, but it definitely helps.
Shh, never happened.
They're not a game changer anymore. Like, you still need to have good accuracy. You still need to be a good dueler and like have your strafes on and stuff.
I love how, you know, like in Control in Destiny 1, I guarantee you run towards B at the beginning of the game, you're gonna get spammed with grenades.
Oh yeah.
Now you're gonna get spammed with gunfights. Like legitimate gunfights that people actually take part in.
I'm okay with. I'll take that every day. Other than
I love it.
My accuracy's been so off today. What about the super with the Dawnblade?
I had a little bit of trouble with it at first. It felt just a tiny little tad bit underwhelming. But after using it for a while, it actually feels really good. Throwing, you know, balls of molten whatever at people. Several times where there were like the entire team on a point, and I would throw down 2 and kill all of them, and I'd feel really good about it until they respawned and killed me with power ammo. And then I felt sad because I didn't have my super anymore.
Yeah. No, it's definitely like...
Oh,
speaking of which,
here's one.
That's one thing I do like about Destiny 2 is how supers are a lot easier to take down.
Yeah.
But most of them will one-shot you, right? So it's definitely a lot better. It's a lot more even. What about the... I
actually think that Golden Gun is the only one that won't one-shot you now at like range.
Yeah. But it shoots fast enough that it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
There's a Golden Gun.
Okay. Actually, you know what? One more thing on the Golden Gun. I like how the animation now makes it like a revolver instead of what it was before.
Like a last word now?
Like, yeah, you actually found the hammer when you shoot it, which is nice.
No, yeah, it's definitely nice. I got rocketed. Okay, now I think we're on to the Titan. Unless you have any more points on the Dawnblade.
Actually, yeah, the melees, I'm not gonna lie, felt a little bit underwhelming. They didn't seem to do anything special over like any other melee, which is a little bit of a disappointment because the rest of the subclass was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Before we do that, we need to talk about the rifts.
Whoa. My melee from the Voidwalker just blew up a guy and killed the guy behind him.
You exploding people?
That
you
is
around exploding people, dog?
That is different. I've never done that before.
Peeps.
Wow, okay. That was impressive. But, back to the topic on hand. Yeah, the rifts, I like the healing rift.
The rifts. The healing rift is OP.
Yeah, like the empowering
come
rift...
out and say it. That is overpowered.
The empowering rift is good, but it's not good enough to use in PvP. Over the healing rift, because the healing rift,
which is
you just can't lose.
Like, it made me feel a little bit like it can be really good, but if it's not as good as the other option, you're not going to use it. I was kind of hoping for a bit more balance in that.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. It is still the beta. There's still a lot of things to be tweaked up on.
I know, and that's why I'm being forgiving.
Yeah.
It is the beta. There's more balancing to come. But for right now, the healing rift feels way more powerful than the empowering rift, which is weird because it should be the other way.
You'd think so, right? It would definitely be the other way. But oh well. Okay, so Titan. I don't think any of us are running Titan now. First off, which is your favorite subclass for Titan?
Sentinel. So let's talk about Striker.
Yep. Okay, so Striker, I loved it. I love the fact that it's a rolling now.
I felt feelings also.
Yeah. Oh, I think you just left.
Yeah, it kicked me.
Oh, I'll invite you. I don't. Oh, okay. When it came down to the super itself, I felt it was very strong.
Yeah.
It gave
But
you
not impossible to counter.
Oh god, no!
Nice.
You can take them down really easily. You just got to keep shooting them at this one. Like I said earlier, that's one thing I really do appreciate about Destiny 2 is supers are a lot easier to take down.
And I noticed that you can dodge the slam really easily.
Yes. Yes, you can.
There was one guy, I was stood on B, and there was one guy chasing me, and he started slamming, and I just kept jumping backwards as he was slamming, and he missed every single one. It was amazing. I felt so good.
Yeah, no, it's good. Bottom line, like we said earlier, there really is no bad super in Destiny.
Yeah.
So there's
I mean, unless you're using Sentinel and popping the bubble, in which case you're bad and you should feel bad. We'll get to that.
Honestly,
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, okay. So the grenades for the Striker, I didn't care for any of them. The lightning grenades,
I had a lot of fun.
Finally, they feel not super powerful, but you can still get kills with them.
Yeah.
I found I got a lot.
I also liked how they were kind of like trip mines. Yep. I don't know if you noticed, like on the initial burst, but they're like a lot like trip mines. I like that. That was nice.
Well, I definitely got a lot of cleanup kills with it.
Right.
That's for sure. But that's the only grenade I really used for it. Maybe a flashbang once or twice.
I only use lightning grenades.
Yeah.
I didn't play much with the Striker either. I played enough to get a good feel, but
now
I much prefer Sentinel.
One thing I will say that really helps out the Striker, that shield is really good. Like, super good. Being able to place down a shield whenever you want.
Yeah. And also, I don't know if you noticed the sound when you put it up, but it sounds like you're like poking a wall of rubber.
Yep. But I like how it actually does damage to enemies. Right. A lot of damage too. I can't tell you how many times I've died because I accidentally ran into one of those. But, no, honestly, like the Striker was good. I wasn't that disappointed with it. It didn't feel overpowered like I thought it would. It felt very even.
Yeah, no, the Striker felt like it was in a good place.
It really did. It did. But the Sentinel.
Oh, the Sentinel.
You can talk about that one, because I only played it a few times and I loved every second of it.
Yeah, okay. The melee feels great. The grenades felt amazing. Having a void wall on a Titan was everything I've wanted and more. The super itself was phenomenal. I had loved that subclass with every fiber of my being.
Okay.
Those are the cliff notes. If I get any more, this is gonna have to be rated PG-13.
Well, me personally, I didn't care for the grenades that much. That was my my one thing I didn't like about it. The super was good. It felt strong. It felt like hammers all over again, but like a good hammers.
But better.
Yeah. Melee, obviously, like the melees just feel a lot better in this game.
They do.
They don't
just
feel...
just across the board. They feel so much better.
They don't feel as like weak, or not weak, overpowered, and the hunter's weak. They feel where they should be. Not something that you can just go into a fight with and win it. It's something that you can use to clean up if you need to. Like, hey, this guy's weak. I'm gonna clean him up with a melee.
He's weak.
Hey,
I have no ammo. I'm not a hunter. I'm gonna punch him.
Yeah. Not like, hey, this guy's full health, I should just go punch him to death.
Right.
Which is what Destiny 1 is.
Hmm.
I don't know, I like the fact that you can switch into bubble.
Even when you get into close quarters engagements... Sorry, I'm talking about the melees. Even when you get into close quarters engagements... like, no one immediately just starts trying to punch you out. They'll shoot, punch, because they know that the melee is not what it used to be. And there's no way to get into fights. People are actually using guns. It's so good.
I know, there's actual gunfights. I went and played Destiny 1 earlier this week for like an hour, and I hated every second of it. I hated every second of it. I got supered every 10 seconds, and I got meleeed and grenaded every 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It didn't seem to matter what I did, what strategy I used, what play I did. I was getting killed by abilities.
I feel like in this game, when someone kills you, like actually gets the kill with a grenade, it's like, oh, wow, well done. You actually, yeah, congrats. That's not easy.
Yeah, no, it's like, well, you played that well, you put your grenades in the right spot. Good for you. Like, congratulations. Yeah. That's one thing I like about this game.
Destiny 1, it's like, oh, another grenade.
Yeah.
Oh, the wormwood. Oh, the icebreaker. What's that? The only primary you can use is the universal remote? It's not really a primary.
The one thing I really, really like about this game is you can't blame the game.
Yeah,
it's all
down to player skill.
Yeah, every time you die, you know it's because, alright, well, I fucked up. I missed this shot. I missed that shot. I didn't hit enough headshots. Yada, yada, yada.
I could have played that better. Like,
yeah.
Every engagement, it's not, oh, he's using whatever gun, that's overpowered, this is unfair.
No, it's like,
it's always,
I fucked up.
How could I have played that better?
Yeah.
Which is how I want to look at things in Destiny 1, it really is, but I can't, it's not possible. I look at it like, how could I have played that better? I could have not got hit by all 4 grenades. That's not something I can control. So I really like the way this game is going.
I do. So far, I love the PvP and I love the PvE. Of course, I still have my complaints, but we'll get to that.
It sounds a bit weird, but I'm actually more excited to play the PvE when the game comes out than the PvP.
I feel like PvP is going to be what it's supposed to be in this, which is to kill time.
That's fair.
That's what it was supposed to be the whole time, right? Like, PvP was never supposed to be the big selling point for the game.
Although, no, I'm not sure I agree with that. I definitely see that they're going for a more competitive angle with this game in terms of PvP.
No, I'm talking about Destiny 1. How Destiny 1 was.
Oh, it was Destiny 1, yeah.
Yeah, now we know that, yes, okay, they're trying to go competitive with it because that's what everybody wants. Which is good. I'm really excited. Yeah. But it feels, I don't know, it just feels amazing. I don't know what else to say, but it's so good.
Yeah, all the supers feel really good.
There's my Nova Bomb. Bam.
It's an overall.
I think that's about it for the Titans.
That's it for the supers in general. So, you saying that the Arc Strider is your favorite?
Yep.
Without a doubt?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. So, we, yesterday, me and you, we did a little stream on it, actually. We went and had some fun in the farm.
Hold on, wait. Since we're coming off the back of PvP, let's talk about the maps first.
Okay. Same topic, actually.
I'm gonna keep contradicting you.
You're gonna just keep throwing me off here.
Yeah, no, I can't let you feel comfortable.
You can't put
That's
me
not
in
how this
charge.
works. I'm here to intimidate you.
Let's talk about the maps then.
Let's talk about the maps. Talk about the countdown map. What was it called?
I love it. I love it. I love the 3-lane. I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember.
What's the map code?
I don't.
It's the towny one.
I don't remember what it's
Towny
called.
one.
But
Okay, go on.
I'm a big fan of like League of Legends and stuff, and that's a 3-lane game. And the fact that this is a 3-lane map, I love that. It really just gets my blood pumping. It gets the test. I'm not even gonna go there, but it gets me going.
Sorry, hold on. Please do go there. I want to see where this goes.
No, we're not gonna go there.
We're not gonna go there. Alright, so...
Dirk, I heard you were fucking gay.
We can't remember the name of the countdown map, but it exists.
Thank you. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it.
It exists, it's pretty okay. He loves it, I was indifferent. I didn't hate it. I wasn't a fan of the game mode is the problem.
For which one?
Countdown.
Really? You didn't like Countdown?
Nah, not so much.
I was a big fan of it. It gives me a lot of hope for Trials.
I feel like it would be more fun if I went in with a full team, which I did not.
Oh, man. Every time I played, I went in with my clan, and we, like, annihilated everyone.
Right.
Whenever I was playing with a full team, we never lost.
I might have to give it another shot. We'll see.
No, you definitely got to give it another shot.
But yeah, I like the design of the map. It looked pretty cool. It looked a bit Call of Duty-esque for me.
Yeah.
But it played pretty nice.
No, they definitely play nice, especially this new one, like, for Control. I like this one, too. When I first saw it, I never thought I'd like it. But, no, I definitely do like it.
Hmm.
And speaking about a full team, I think we're going against a full team right now. Wait, we're going against somebody from IM. And Wrecked. We're going against 2 actual tournament players. Awesome.
Oh, good. That's what I want.
Yeah, same. Yeah, so the maps I'm happy with. I don't really see any changes they need to be done. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm kind of sad that we only got to experience the 2 when they were showing off the Iron Temple map so much.
Yeah, I wanted to try the Iron Temple one too.
But I'm okay with waiting.
I'm not. I really am not okay with waiting. I want the full game right now.
I know you do, Dirk, but
it's like,
tough
come
shit.
on, Bungie, the game's done.
It's not done at all. We both know it.
It's definitely done. There's not much more they need to do to it.
I mean, release it. That's something I need to do.
Yeah, right now. Okay, so I don't think there's much more to talk about on the maps there.
Oh no, give me a second. I'm sure I can think of something to undermine you.
Yeah. To throw me off again?
They look pretty.
They do look pretty. They definitely do.
Okay, yeah, no, we're done with the maps.
That's what I was going to say. There's not much to talk about maps.
Move on.
So yeah, the social space, we had a chance to... We got mercied, wow. That's what happens when you go against professionals. We had a chance to explore it yesterday. Yeah. We had some fun, played around, did a video on it. What's your opinion on the farm?
I don't know. It was difficult to tell what I really thought without there being any of the NPCs there.
Okay, I can see that.
It just kind of felt like a big empty space.
Yeah, I guess.
And there were no chickens yet,
I know,
which is a problem for me.
They said there was going to be chickens, but there was no chickens in the beta.
Right.
Which actually gets me worried as to, did they take them out? And if they took them out,
so why the fuck would you say something like that, Dirk?
Well,
if you say that.
If you remember our last podcast where I talked about the fact that there's chickens means that there could be wildlife, well, if they took out the chickens, then they may not have wildlife at all. Because...
Why are you saying these things? Do you want this game to fail, Dirk?
No,
is that it?
I don't want this game to fail.
Are you saying that the chickens are the downfall of the game? Is that what you're saying, Dirk?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm getting at here.
That's it. I'm cutting you from the cast.
Oh,
We're done here.
right now?
Yeah, I'm taking control.
Okay. Alright guys, look at your new host, Sir Stallion.
Yeah, and my co-host, ghost-faced killer.
Okay, just random guy. Makes sense.
Fine, I'll let you stick it out for the rest of this episode, but you best make it
Okay,
up
thank
to me.
you, thank you. So the chickens suck. I'm just kidding. No, I'm looking forward to them.
Motherfucker.
I really,
Strike
strike two. I really enjoyed the farm. I thought it was a good new social space. It really showed where humanity is at as far as the story goes. It really shows that we are on our last stand.
Yeah.
That we took a bad hit during the Red War, so I liked it. It was fun.
I would like to say that it looks very pretty,
It does.
as does everything else in this game. Everything looks great.
Everything looks great in this game. But the fact that there was one part you can walk through that is very crowded, there's a lot of trees around, it's very foresty, and that gets my hopes up. I really hope that the gameplay is like that for just patrol in the European Dead Zone.
Okay, it's interesting. I didn't think that you'd be...
What?
No. It seems like a weird argument to me. It's like, yeah, no, I'm really hopeful because there were some trees.
Well, no, because I honestly, we talked about it a bit yesterday, or I did. I feel like you're gonna be able to walk off the farm and go right into the patrol.
Yeah. We did talk about that a little bit.
Accuracy. It just gets me hopeful, and then the fact that in the farm there was a really condensed forest area. It's like, is this what we have to look forward to? Because if so, I'm super pumped.
I mean, unless they pull a classic gaming move, which is have one or two areas like that, and then the rest of them you can't actually walk through.
I would be
Just
so
there to set a
pissed.
path for you.
I would not be happy.
Which a lot of games do. They use the environment to set the player's path without an actual road.
Yeah. I don't know, I could see them doing it because it's Bungie, but at the same time, I hope they don't.
It'd be nice. Well, I mean, it is patrol and it's the European Dead Zone. It'd be ridiculous if there wasn't some forest.
Yeah, but I want like really thick forests that, you know, fallen or hiding behind trees. And
You want to play Fall and Hide and Go Seek? Is that what you're saying?
I really want to play Fall and Go Hide and Go Seek.
Wow. That's a weird wish, Doug.
Oh, that was an enemy. Oh, wow. That was awkward. We were both grabbing the power ammo.
Dumbass.
Hey, it was Ghostface Killer, your new host.
Yeah, well, until next week, it's not official.
Okay, okay. Let me see the list here. Yeah, Social Space was good. Not much to talk about there, actually. But the next one that
it was very empty, though.
we definitely have a lot to talk about is the weapons.
I have nothing to say.
What?
That's a lie. I have tons to say. I just need to undermine you again.
I was gonna say, like, did you not play the beta at all?
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do for this, right? We're each gonna list from least favorite to favorite the gun types, and then we'll get into them as we go.
Okay.
So you go. Well, I'll go first.
Yeah.
Least favorite was the scout rifles. No, pulse rifles. Sorry. Then
What?
scouts. Then hand cannons. Then the SMGs, and then auto rifles. Auto rifles are my favorite.
My least favorite was scout rifles, and then I'd say, are we doing power weapons?
No,
Okay.
no, that'll be a whole different conversation.
So my least favorite is scout, then sidearm.
Oh, I forgot about the sidearms. Yeah, no, they're way down there on the bottom as well.
Yeah. And then hand cannons, SMGs, and pulse rifles.
Where
Pulse
do autos
rifles
come on that list?
are my number one.
Wait, what about auto rifles? You didn't.
Oh yeah, auto rifles go below hand cannons.
Okay.
Honestly, the top things that I use is SMGs, pulse rifles, and hand cannons. Pulse rifles really have a good place right now. They 3 burst easily.
Yeah.
And then SMGs, if you get up close, they're dead. Like, it doesn't matter. Their health is gone. And then hand cannons, they're in a good place again. Like, it's 4 shots and they're dead. It's
fair enough.
Doesn't feel as broken as Destiny 1's hand cannons, but it's still, they're good. Like,
they are good, yeah.
They're not going anywhere anytime soon. Like, they're staying there. But scout rifles, I was completely disappointed with, because I used scout rifles in Destiny 1.
Yeah, I really thought that I was primarily going to be running around with a scout rifle and hand cannon.
Yeah.
I was very wrong. The scout rifles are not fun at all.
No, they're definitely not. Like, we both said during last podcast that we were going to be running scout rifle hand cannon, and I'm running pulse rifle SMG, the gun I never thought I was going to use.
Well, I am using a scout right now, but that's only because my only other option is the sidearm, which is not being touched with a 10-foot pole.
No, they're so bad. I don't know, I've seen a lot of people online on forums and stuff like that saying, like, SMGs stay away and stuff. It's like, SMGs are actually really, like, you just gotta know how to use them. Like, I'm starting to wonder if these people just don't know how to play Destiny.
One of my friends has been complaining that everybody just runs around with SMGs and they get super up close and they hip fire and then melee. And it's like, well, if you don't want to get into an engagement like that, don't get close to someone.
Yeah. You, like, that's one thing that I just love about this game, is you have control over every engagement.
Yeah, you just need to know how to take it.
Yeah, like, you can take 100% control.
I fucked up that mobile bomb so hard.
Oh, I'm doing terrible. Again, like we talked about last week as well, we cannot play Crucible while we were doing a podcast.
A podcast.
A podcast.
Canadian as shit.
I know, right? No, the weapons though, like, let's get your opinions now, because we got mine, so...
So, like I said, the pulse rifles are way down there at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I just didn't enjoy them. They didn't feel good. I felt like I wasn't killing anyone with them. I just wasn't comfortable with them at all.
Okay,
the sidearms, well, I mean, I feel like I don't need to talk about those. Those are, everyone knows the sidearms are awful.
Yeah,
because it's the same thing, you know, like, I feel like they should be doing more, but they're just not. Scouts, I didn't enjoy one bit, but I enjoyed them more than pulses. I actually have a scout equipped. I use it from time to time. But not so much, because, again, it's not great.
Okay.
Yes. Hand cannons... They felt okay. They didn't feel great, but I liked them. I enjoyed using the Hunter's hand cannon, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Okay.
But...
Okay. Well, actually, we'll do exotics a completely different part.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But I've been mostly enjoying the auto rifles. They feel super powerful at the right range. I feel like I'm actually killing people. I'm super comfortable with it. Okay. And it's the same with the SMGs. The one primary SMG, the one kinetic SMG, the Vanguard one, feels really good. I've been using that on my Titan a lot. And it's great. It just shreds people apart if you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, well, we talked about primaries. Let's talk about power weapons real quick. So again, we'll do what we did with primaries. Just rate them on a scale. Worst to best.
Yes. Whoa, hold on.
I got an engram.
Yeah, me too.
What? Where's my engram?
I don't... Wait. What?
What? Okay. That's getting recorded.
I'm confused. Okay. So, power weapons. We'll do the same thing. You go first.
Okay. Worst one, in my opinion, is the rocket launcher. And then grenade launcher.
I agree.
And then I would go with linear fusion rifles. And then shotguns, snipers, and then fusion rifle.
Okay, I'm pretty much the same, except I will swap your list with the linear fusion and the sniper. Snipers, in my opinion, don't feel as good as the shotguns, but the linear fusion rifles and the regular fusion rifles feel amazing.
See,
So much fun.
I love the snipers in this. They feel like you actually need like a good shot. You actually need accuracy and things like that.
Even when I was killing people with them, they felt so underwhelming.
Not me, I loved them. Then again, I was hitting clips for days.
Clips for days.
When I was playing competitive with the clan, let's just say I got called Sniper God a lot.
Even though we both know I'm a better shot than you could ever hope to be.
Oh really? let's 1v1, bro. I'm just kidding.
Oh wait, we can't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. Now I can never prove how I'm the best.
Oh yeah, I guess we're even then. No,
I'm pretty sure we just have to take me by my word and agree I'm the best.
Okay, I guess so. Till there's 1v1s. But main ingredient.
Empowering.
Main ingredient is incredible. It is super strong. Okay. I don't know if you've used it yet. Have you used it yet?
I'm not 100% sure what that is.
Fusion rifle.
Yes! I'm using it right now.
Same. It is
super great.
Super powerful. Super overpowered.
Yeah, I actually hit a triple with it like a few minutes ago.
If there's a weapon that I think needs to get nerfed, it's the main ingredient. Now, do I 100% think it needs to get nerfed? No. But if I had to say a weapon needs to get nerfed, it would be the main ingredient.
I wouldn't agree. Because I used it at some range, and it was not as good.
Dude, the range
you
on
can
it
hip
is
fire it very accurately.
I've literally mapped. Like, you know this middle part here before you get to the fishbowl? I have literally mapped somebody from one side to the other with the fusion rifle.
I mean, yeah, it's possible, but it's not guaranteed every time to do that.
I find it's a consistent weapon.
It is consistent. I'm saying at range, at its maximum range, it's not as consistent as hip firing right next to someone in close ranges.
I guess.
I'm saying it works very well at its optimal range, and beyond that, it's usable, but it's not perfect.
Which is still better than a lot of the weapons that we've seen before.
I agree. And it's still 100 times better than the grenade launchers, which are...
very underwhelming. I was disappointed.
About as useful as throwing poppy seeds at people.
Yeah. Oh wow, I got...
And the rocket launchers are the same.
The fact that you only get one rocket is very disappointing. Or I believe you only get one rocket. I could be wrong. I think I'm very wrong there, actually.
I'm not 100% sure on that. I think it might be two.
Yeah.
But there's only one in the barrel, or whatever it's called. Rocket launcher.
And then we see the shotguns. I've never been one for shotguns, but I'm glad that they're back to range.
Yeah. Actually, I used the shotgun for a little while. It felt really good.
Yeah, I've used it.
It wasn't overpowered.
But it's got its range back. Like, it's... excuse me. It's got it's not something that you have to be right up in someone's face anymore.
Yeah.
Which is good.
And they can crit, which is great.
That's what a shotgun is. Like, if anyone's used a shotgun in real life, they have some distance.
Right.
It's like, this is a gun.
It is a gun, you're right.
It's not a BB gun. This is a real gun that will kill you.
This isn't a this ain't no Nerf shotgun. Is that a thing? Did Nerf make shotguns?
Yes, they did, and it was a terrible idea. But,
well then.
I digress. Yeah, I think, so the power weapons, honestly, I thought I was going to be super disappointed, but I love the idea of it. The ammo comes often enough that I don't really miss it. Like, if I want to snipe...
I was initially kind of pissed that Fusion's rocket launchers and snipers were being put in the same boat as rocket launchers.
Makes sense, though.
But upon using them, I am so glad.
Well, yeah, because they feel power. Like, they are power weapons.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
And they feel great in PvE as well.
Yes, actually. I felt that the sniper was a little underwhelming in PvE. The shotgun was really
Fusions
good.
felt really great, though.
Yes, they did, but they had to be close range in PvE. But yeah, like, I don't know, it's really good. Honestly, it's a decision that I thought I was gonna hate, but I'm glad that they made it. Because it's kind of game changing.
I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of trouble deciding on my power weapon in the actual full game. Because initially I didn't really care. It was just like, I'll just use whatever. It's probably going to be a sniper. But upon using some of the others, I'm kind of thinking not that. It's probably going to change like game to game, map to map. And I never thought that I would be the one picking up power ammo. I always thought someone else would snake it. I was wrong.
That's another thing.
I have it plenty.
Yeah, not a lot of people are going for the power ammo, and I think it's because everybody thinks, oh, why bother? It's going to be gone by the time I get there. That's why I always go for it now, because chances are you're going to get it.
Yeah.
Half the time I'm fighting with people that are in my party for it. So, it's good.
I also like how, while you're picking it up, if you get hit, the timer resets, so you have to pick the whole thing up again.
The only thing
you can't just run in, snake it from the enemy, and then book.
The only thing I don't like about how they added that is when you're rezzing somebody. Because it happens when you're rezzing somebody now.
I haven't rezzed anyone, so...
Okay, yeah. When you're rezzing somebody, if you get shot, it cancels it out.
Ew. That's a little bit worrying. Well.
Still, yeah. Alright, next topic is exotics.
That is the final topic, I believe.
Yes.
Ooh.
So,
all right.
with the exotics...
Let's go in order of class again.
Okay. So, we saw
But let's go Titan first.
Titan first? Okay. So, we saw 3 exotics. The Sweet Business, the Sunshot, and the Risk Runner.
Yes.
Before we talk about each of them in the order you want to talk about them, what are your favorites? What, like, in order?
Risk Runner.
Is that your least favorite or most favorite?
Most favorite.
Okay.
And then the other two.
Sweet Business and Sunshot?
Yeah, I would say the Sunshot comes slightly higher than the Sweet Business.
Okay.
But they were both a little bit underwhelming.
Okay.
What about you?
For me, Risk Runner was number 1, Sunshot was number 2, and Sweet Business was number 3.
Alright, so let's talk about Sweet Business.
Yep.
Since both our least favorite. Actually, we have the same order, so this will work just fine.
Yes, actually it will.
Sweet Business. I didn't like it because it was a kinetic. I mean, well, that's not why I didn't like it, but I was kind of disappointed there was a kinetic, because the other two are energy weapons.
Okay.
And it was like, it looked like an LMG, and it felt like an LMG, but the damage was not LMG-like.
Oh.
It was underwhelming.
That was a gun that you really have to land your shots with. Like, you can't miss shots. And you have to pre-fire.
And it was nearly unusable in PvP.
Like, you have to pre-fire with it.
Yep.
I don't know, I didn't like it myself. I felt it was pretty underwhelming.
Yeah. I guess I did enjoy that it was like a spinny gun. Sorry, they called spinny guns in Borderlands a minigun.
Well,
so kind of it would spin up.
The one thing that I liked... Sorry, go on.
I don't know. There was a gun a lot like it in Titanfall, and there became a trend of people using the gun, which is called the Devotion in Titanfall, in this case the Sweet Business, putting up an A wall, which is just like the Titan's wall, hiding behind it, pre-firing, popping their head out, and then killing people when the fire rate was at its highest.
Okay, that's kind of how you have to
that doesn't become a trend.
Well, that's kind of how you have to use the Sweet Business.
Yeah, and that's a worry for me because it just, I don't know. It stops the flow of the gameplay, and it just becomes a person camping with a giant magazine, a really high fire rate, and accuracy like you would not believe.
Okay, yeah. Well, honestly,
So
the
I'm a
only
little bit
thing,
worried.
the thing that really got me pumped, that I'm really happy about, is the fact that all the exotics look nice.
They do.
It's got me
In
really
terms of
pumped.
aesthetic, the Sunshot is my favorite looking one.
Yeah, no, it got me pumped to see what the other exotics are gonna look like.
Yeah.
Because Sweet Business, it's not that nice, but it looks gorgeous. Like it looks like it's something special. Like you're not gonna see another one of them.
Yeah,
Risk
it
Runner.
does. It looks like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it looks like it's a very unique weapon. And
Yeah.
you use it, and it's like, wow, it's terribly unique.
Like even the Risk Runner looks amazing. They all look amazing, and that makes. I can't wait to see what the other exotics look like, and the armor. I can't wait to see the armor if this is what the guns look like.
See, I'm wondering if these are actually class-specific exotics, or if it was just presented in that way for the sake of the beta, since we don't have item storage and things like that.
I feel like it was just presented that way.
Because I feel like we're definitely not going to be given an exotic in the first mission.
No, God no. We won't be able to use it.
Right. So, I'm wondering if it was just presented that way. I don't know. I mean, the Risk Runner was obviously presented to encourage the use of the new weapon type, which is the SMG.
Yep.
The Sunshot... I don't know. We should probably talk about the Sunshot. I think I'm done with the Sweet Business.
Yeah, there's not much to talk about it.
Looks cool, but it's a major disappointment.
To me, yeah. Alright, Sunshot. It is
Looks
very
awesome.
unique. Yeah, it looks awesome. It feels pretty good. Like, it feels like a decent hand cannon. I never used it much.
The way it reloads is super interesting.
I never used it much because I didn't like the recoil pattern. That's the only thing I didn't like about it.
I used it quite a bit. Well, I had it equipped quite a bit. I didn't really use it. But it felt good. In PvE, it felt okay. Having explosive rounds just as like an intrinsic perk is nice.
It kind of reminded me of the... what's that gun called? From Voltaglass.
Fatebringer.
Fatebringer, yes. It made me feel like I was using a Fatebringer in terms of how good it was in PvE.
Yeah.
It didn't in any way look like it or resemble it, but it just... the damage it was doing to adds, it felt...
They both
good.
have explosive rounds.
Yeah. That's about it.
Right.
I don't know, PvP it was pretty good, but I felt like a regular hand cannon was better.
Yeah. The Minuet was significantly better than the Sunshot.
Well, the Devils, whatever it is, that one is
Better
just...
Devils.
Better Devils is insanely good.
I wasn't using that. I was busy using the auto rifle, the Scathe Lock.
Oh, really?
So I didn't... I used the Better Devils a bit, but I didn't think it was worth using over the Scathe Lock.
Okay.
So I didn't.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I guess Sunshot was good. That's about it. But now both of our favorites.
The name was a little bit,
Yeah.
lazy.
Kind of, yeah. It was kind of like, hey, this is what it
Shoots
shoots.
solar beams of energy. What should we call it? So it's like a Sunshot. Perfect. Good job, Tim.
you get a raise.
I don't know.
So,
It's just.
so the one that we both loved was Risk Runner. Actually, it's what I'm
Risk
using
Runner,
right now.
Yes. Same.
Nice. It's my favorite looking exotic so far.
Oh yeah, it looks dope as hell. It reminds me a lot of the Zolo Supercell in the way that it feels and looks.
Yeah, and even the way it shoots, it's like it feels like I'm using a faster, smaller version of the Zolo.
Yeah. And its exotic perk is actually an exotic perk.
Yeah,
it's dope as hell.
It really
the
helps.
other two are boring.
Like the exotic perk on this, it really helps in PvE, but it still helps in PvP. If you get a group of them, you can just take them all down right there.
Yeah.
Like it's.
And I mean, it's an SMG, which we've already established feel pretty good, considering.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
And I think it's worth the exotic slot. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
I don't feel like the Sweet Business is worth the exotic slot. It's an okay gun, but it's not worth that exotic slot.
Mm-hmm.
The Sunshot, decent, but it's bettered by other hand cannons, so it's not worth that slot.
Yeah, I feel like, which kind of just it worries me, because in Destiny 1, a lot of our exotics weren't exotic. Like, they just looked cool and had like maybe a perk or two that was cool, but that was about it. They didn't feel powerful.
Yeah.
Where the fact that we only have one of our exotics that actually feels exotic kind of worries me. But I don't know.
Well, I'm already seeing some parallels between the exotics in Destiny 1 and the exotics in Destiny 2. Like, the legendary counterparts are better than the exotic versions. For example, Hawkmoon, AS Luna. Everyone uses the AS Luna over the Hawkmoon, but it is the legendary counterpart to the exotic gun. Everyone prefers it because it's better. In this, the Sunshot is only okay. People would rather be using the better Devils or the Minuet.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I definitely
which is their
choose
legendary
those over it.
counterpart. The only one I would say that breaks that is the Risk Runner.
Yep, because of its exotic perk too.
I'd much rather be using the Risk Runner over the Showstopper or the other one.
Red Mamba.
Yeah. Or the other one.
There's a third?
Yeah, there's 2 energy SMGs.
Oh, shit! I didn't know that actually.
Hmm.
No, I love Risk Runner though. It actually feels like really powerful.
It feels like an exotic, but it's not situational at all. You can use it anywhere, and it's fun. That's the biggest problem I have with a lot of the guns, is like, they can be powerful as hell, and I could be winning, but if I'm not having fun, I don't care. The Risk Runner, I do both. I win and I have fun. And also, it looks cool, sounds cool, smells cool, probably.
Probably, yeah. I guess so. It could.
I mean, you can't tell me otherwise. You don't know.
No, it's definitely like it's just good. I don't really know what else to say about it. It's amazing.
Also, the sight is dope. I don't know about you, but that's a big problem for me. If the weapon doesn't have a nice sight, I can't use it.
Yeah. I like the sound of it too.
The sight on this thing is, yeah, no, it sounds great.
I think we could just keep going on about how beautiful this weapon is.
Well, I feel like we keep going on about how beautiful a lot of the weapons are. Actually, I would say that the Sunshot is probably my favorite designed one. Because of the way that you can see that the metal's been heated, where it's shots of the sun.
No, it's definitely. I still like the
I used to
Risk
work
Runner.
with metal. So I kind of have an appreciation for the detail on that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But the Risk Runner also looks spectacular.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned, smells like pancakes.
Beautiful. It just smells amazing.
And you can't prove me wrong.
I can't. That's the beautiful part about it. I just have to agree.
Yeah. I mean, you best get used to that, because it's going to be a trend.
Is it? How the weapons smell?
Yep. For example, The sleeper simulant, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, really? I wasn't expecting that.
No. No, you were thinking like maybe like salsa or something. No,
Yeah,
Cinnamon Toast
I was
Crunch.
thinking like some Mexican food.
Wow. What? Because it comes from a Russian war mind, it has to be Mexican food?
Yeah,
That's a weird racial stereotype.
but it works.
I mean, whatever works.
I
think that about wraps it up from us, doesn't it?
I believe so. Do we have any comments? Let me see. I think we have a comment here. Hi 7425 says, "Say my name." Well, I said your name. I think that's about it.
I had a few people talking throughout, but no questions or anything like that, so I think we're good to go.
Alright, well thanks guys. Thanks for stopping by.
We appreciate you stopping by for episode 3 of Time to Explain, our weekly podcast, found over on youtube.com/a_Dirk for him, twitch.tv/SirStallion for me.
Oh,
we are live every Monday at... what time is it for you?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Eastern. And for me, it is 3 p.m. GMT.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, no, I know my time zone, Dirk.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Unlike you, Mr. Central. Oh, wait, we have to wait another 3 hours for fucking
God.
Destiny 2.
Alright guys, yeah, I fucked that up, but you know, whatever. Alright guys, if you're new to the channel and you're watching this video afterwards, make sure to drop a like and don't forget to subscribe so you guys can stop by every Monday and watch this, or even check out any of my other videos. I do a lot of Destiny videos and other video games. So thanks again for stopping by, guys.
I'm going to intrude myself on your channel, or you can follow me at twitch.tv/SirStallion, where I'm live with all sorts of games. And as he said, every Monday live for the podcast.
Yep. Alright, thanks guys. Have a good one.